Gamekeeper Stephen Musk is one of the lucky ones. DEFRA granted him a GL43 licence. It's one of only a handful that have been issued. More than 100 shoots are not so lucky. They put down birds within 500 metres of a European designated special protection area in England, and DEFRA has banned them from releasing. It's not been easy for Stephen. The first licence he received didn't allow him to release birds until the 30th of September 2023, which could have been the end of his shoot.
Late releases, it goes against code of practice, it goes against what we set to do in our business. When we can shoot, we would be looking to shoot early October, and a release then is unethical as much as anything. Well, straight away it stopped all operations. We had to start really thinking about where we could minimise the impact. So basically we almost put all birds on hold to try and sell some of the game off the game farm and just try and reduce our risk as best as possible until we sorted the situation out.
Stephen appealed to DEFRA, and his new licence allows him to release birds from August 1st.
Still frustrating. We're in the position where we are, where we're struggling. We're not going to make money. That's a sure thing. We've had to do everything outside the box to try and just get through. The original GL43 that they wrote, or DEFRA, it wasn't wrote in a watertight manner. It allowed for challenges to come in. We need to see something better for the future, because basically we can't operate it like this.
PACEC warns that hundreds of jobs are at risk over the delays of individual release licences for shoots close to SPAs.
I think it's for some people it's nothing short of catastrophic. To have brought in this change in approach up beyond the 11th hour is simply unacceptable. It's had serious implications for people, as you've heard from Stephen, and it just isn't acceptable. That's the bottom line.
It's very frustrating. We've put a shoot that everyone enjoys, from beaters to guns, picker-uppers, you name it. Everyone that comes here and enjoys it. It's not just a wage and a job at the end of the day. It's people's way of life, and it's what they enjoy. It's their time that they're also taken away from them. So it's not on, and we shouldn't have to be dictated to.
DEFRA claims the risk of bird flu is the reason for the 11th hour cancellation of GL43. Stephen rejects this claim.
I don't believe so, no. We are well inland. We know that seabirds bring the biggest avian influenza risk. And this very, very dry area, I don't think we have an issue. I think that without a doubt it's a biased opinion from people perhaps in natural England, where they put a biased opinion through from their scientific data. We were never at the table right from the start. We should have been. Licences are issued on a case-by-case basis, and they didn't come and ask for our data.
PACEC and other Fieldsports groups have joined forces to seek a judicial review over DEFRA's failure to issue the GL43 general licence, because it puts hundreds of gamekeepers' jobs at risk.
We have engaged with DEFRA. We've sought DEFRA's engagement throughout this process and before. And making such a drastic change at the last minute is not acceptable, and we are prepared to take legal remedies to address that. It's what we will do to represent the shooting community.
For Stephen, the delays have been stressful and costly.
If this continues to go on, confidence is down in the shooting industry. Customers aren't coming forward buying days. It will see the end of the shoot here at least. We are going ahead this year. Basically, it's the lesser of two evils. We are going to lose money, and a lot of money this year still. But if we don't see light at the end of the tunnel, we'll decide not to go ahead next year probably.
Shoots and gamekeepers around the country are now awaiting their fate as they lobby for individual licences to protect their livelihoods and the vital conservation work they do.